She was born in 1944.
Okay, thanks, Debbie.
Kay Parker. I mean, Debbie is an aficionado on classic porn.
She is. She knows all.
Yes.
I actually have right in front of me. I actually want to send this to Debbie. I have a VHS copy of Debbie Does Dallas: The Next Generation. I don't see the year it was made, but I'm guessing late 80s, possibly early 90s.
Maybe, yeah. Because some of the stuff that they start. Well, they started to redo stuff. A lot of the stuff they started to redo in the 90s, except with the exception of Deep Throat and Taboo.
Hey, stop that.
Sorry. I'm getting a little bit on the tired side.
Come
folks.
on. It's not even 9 o'clock. Give me 7 hardcore minutes.
I'm trying. Well, and Debbie again. Debbie has gone to kparker.com. Click on this real quick. Now she doesn't look bad in this picture, but I'm certain that this is her a lot younger, or it's something that's made up. I would actually bang the 73-year-old if this is really her. In her book, Sacred Don't Touch.
Oh, is that her? Yeah. She is. She's kind of like a new age faith healer of right. Wow. Do you see there any evidence of a Twitter feed? K. Taylor Parker.
Yes.
I'm going to check this
Debbie
out.
again has done great detective work.
She's always come through. Yeah, this is her. Oh, yeah.
I've seen this before, by the way.
Me too. Yeah, we found this probably 3 or 4 years ago. I remember we looked at this site.
Now,
she looks she looks pretty good.
Now, JP, if I never told you about the movie Taboo and I mentioned the name Kay Parker, would you have known that name?
Yeah, I wouldn't have had the visual, but when I went and started, when I first saw Taboo, when we were talking about it that one time, thanks to Goofy Bones, I think that was kind of an accidental thing.
Gift, actually.
It was a gift. It really was a gift. And so Goofy Bone used to play Hello Mother during his shows. And Mr. Midnight Movie, nobody else had any. They all probably assumed they heard it and like, oh, Goofy's got the porn playing, porn music in the background. It's kind of cool. It's a great song, but it's porn music. But Mr. Midnight Movie and only Mr. Midnight Movie was the one that's like, oh, this is from Taboo. And I don't think anybody had any fucking clue anything about Taboo. And so that kind of started that. And then once I saw Taboo, that was the first time I had seen it, I believe. But I remembered Kay Parker from other films.
Yes. Now, I do have to go to the bathroom, JP.
That's awesome. Let's play some Hello Mother.
Yeah, listen to Hello Mother. And if you want to read her journey about Kay, she has written that in her thing. It talks about Kay. And
where is that?
On her Kay Taylor Parker.
Yeah,
So I'm going to the bathroom.
I don't know where that page is. Okay, I'll find it.
Debbie put it in the chat room.
Oh, maybe it's about under the About Kay tab. Okay. About Kay Parker. Since early childhood, I realized that Earth was my temporary home, and that I was from the stars, from somewhere so infinitely different from the world around me. I knew that somehow I was special, not in a way that placed me above others, rather different from many, if not most of those around me. At the same time, I yearned for a love I intuitively knew existed. In post-World War II England, however, as the British began putting their lives back together, grief and fear dominated, and life was tough. Even then, as a middle child, I stepped into my idealistic peacemaker archetypal persona. As the middle of... Was that the toilet lid?
Yeah, it was a false alarm, folks.
As the middle of 3 children, I knew there was a different way of being, of existing, and I could sense the degree to which humanity had separated from the Creator, from its core essence, from unconditional love. It goes on. I'll skip down a little ways. My journey from leaving England in '63 to Germany to work as an au pair, to arriving in the U.S. in 1965 and spending a year in New Mexico, followed by a year in Colorado, and then finally setting down roots in California at the sex, drugs, and rock and roll era had unmistakably been fueled by my passion to discover the love I yearned for in childhood. Oh boy. Within days of arriving in Los Angeles, I met my first metaphysical teacher who, among other things, taught me applied kinesiology. Damn, dude. A year later, I met a person who not only became a dear friend, but a powerful mentor and someone whom I was to fulfill a major piece of my destiny. My dear friend left his body in 2011, and I subsequently moved away from Santa Monica, my home, for a quarter century. Mine too. I lived there for about 12 years. Never ran into Kay Parker. My home for a quarter century went on the road and returned to Los Angeles in 2014. Now resides in a beautiful, serene garden environment close to Angeles National Forest, close to Burbank. My work continues through one-on-one sessions in my home, I bet, and on the internet with individuals across the world. Star beings often feel like strangers in a strange land. They are proverbial old souls, and there are over 6 million of us on the planet here to help balance our world as it traverses these tides of change. Ascension. Very amazing subjects she has taught. Discovering and living your star being essence. Balancing or dissolving family tree, the shift from old paradigm, your DNA, truth about relationships, clearing, and the cosmic man. Is that you? Wow. The fascinating Kay Parker, man.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, geez.
Maybe boring Kay Parker?
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. I mean, she believes. Well, you know what? I mean, look, you know, she has some interesting beliefs that are, you know
what? Some people pay top dollar for that kind of service, man.
I wonder how much of her services, her metaphysical services,
then
involve.
You better get with it. And these people in the, I know you got your roots planted in, in skepticism and conservatism, but in the film industry, a lot of these people, make and break relationships with their spirituality in check.
Well, I wonder how she would handle like a Harvey Weinstein, like if she would ever do any metaphysical stuff for him.
I'm sure she has stories to tell. I'm sure of it. And maybe we could find her. I bet you she'd be willing to talk about it. She offers one-on-one services at her home. So she's
we've been trying to contact her for a while.
Not too hard. I think we could put a little extra effort in this time. In fact, I'm going to write her an email right now.
All right. Well, folks, you know what? I mean, I had a false alarm, and I think, though, it's something more is bubbling up.
Our phone number is 310-668-1969.
Call if you dare.
Yes. Yes, there might be some squirting in the background, but please call.
Don't worry about the squirts, folks. All right, guys. Now, is
Go
there
ahead.
any more stuff written about K Parker? Are there any other videos out there on YouTube?
I'm gonna continue this review. We're at 6-minute mark. I'm just gonna, while you take a little break, I'll play some of this review. A little bit more.
Ooh, fuck her hard. Ram it. Ooh, move your ass so you get it in all the way.
Can we get another camera angle? Please? I mean, I know this is the business end, but it would be nice to have a more dynamic view of the action. Please? Is the camera on a tripod? Is this the camera guy's first day? Move around! I don't think the bulk of your audience wants to see this much of the alien guy's pasty white ass. They changed angles, but it's the same damn view! And did the tutor chick just teleport into the shot? Is she an alien too? Is the rest of the crew shooting pool? What was that? He flipped her over between shots. Transitions. Who needs them?
I'm gonna come.
No, you're not, because I'm gonna pull out before you can. How considerate, asshole. And that's how aliens do it, my friends. Their seed is all the stimulation our puny human females need to have an orgasm. Ah, he's gonna consume her! His mom comes home from whatever she was doing, and thankfully she wasn't witness to her son's feasting upon human flesh.
Honey, did you speak to your father yet?
Yeah. I'll talk to him.
Well?
Oh, Mom. You know I'm gonna stay with you.
Oh, darling, I'm so glad.
Wow. No build-up, no illusions, no sexual tension. Just wham bam, tongue down mom's throat. And isn't that a sexy look on her face? Oh, wait, is she having a seizure? Maybe he's just trying to keep her from swallowing her tongue. What a good son! She goes to work the next day, where things quickly escalate into a corporate training video.
If you don't believe me that most victims of sexual harassment are asking for it, then explain to me why you can't spell sexual harassment without sex or ass. We go throwing those words around. It's no surprise we find ourselves.
Just amazing detail here in this review.
Getting a lot of extra attention from men.
So we're not getting some favorable.
You stay for about 5 minutes. I have a.
We're not. What's that? Are people?
It's not getting very favorable.
What are you talking about? What's not the show?
No, well, someone said this is disgusting.
Oh.
Whoa.
What are you, some kind of hippie?
What's
very
that?
important letter I need to get out.
He's been watching her type. He knows it's going to take longer than 5 or 10 minutes.
Morgan Realty. Yes, Mrs. Donovan. I'm on my way out the door this minute to show you the property. See you there. Bye-bye.
All right, we got to take a little pop.
Are you sure this guy won't try anything? Barbara, Charlie's afraid of girls. You couldn't be safer in a church. Okay. I'm just going out with him because I trust you. What?
Wow, Jerry, maybe you should wait till she's off the phone. You've been standing there for a while. Did it just occur to you that you must have now?
What's going on over there? Is Jerry raping you?
You're just a little too excited about that, Gina. You should maybe...
Sorry, were you saying something?
No, I wasn't. I was just playing. The
Oh.
Because I can't hear it off of this end.
What? You're not hearing the replay?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll pause it. It's no biggie. it